that time of year. It's that time of year. That's what we got going on in the shop. That's what we got going on. So I'm gonna go out here. Bam. Yep. Snow's here. So are the machines lining up, getting ready. Hasn't run in several years. Video coming up on that. Carb clean, pull the fuel out of the tank, new filters, plugs, go through it, check the compression, blah 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 blah. It's a triple stock, bone stock, simple as. This guy here built 700 Liberty motor, PSI pipe, performance head, whole 9 yards. We did this one a couple years ago. Say she's rode hard, factory box. But. So we got to go through this guy. Got to put a gold finger on it. Like I said, we extended the track on this guy. It's got the longer track on it, 151. So that's all done. Transmission. Still trying to get time to finish up the old trailer. But here's the thing, here's the project. So went and bought a project for my son. Now, when I buy projects, I buy projects. I don't play around. It's one of those things that I enjoy it, so I like to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish, yeah, you got to take the time, because this one here is going to be one of those sleds that we're going to have a lot of footage on. So stick with us. It's going to be tedious, but you know, you guys are watching it and I'm doing it, so it's going to be fun. So here it is. Here, pick this guy up. 08 Dragon. There's a fuel tank. There's no clutches. There's no nothing. It is just a bare ass tunnel and shell. Good start. No engine, no nothing. I mean, this guy here has nothing. I'm gonna pop this strap off here, guys, and I mean, this thing, like I say, when I say it has nothing, I mean, this is going to be one of those projects that either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it, or both. It's just going to be a wild time. We're going to do some crazy things with this guy. I mean, we're going to do some off the wall. Most people will probably hate it, but you know, like I say, we're just going to do it for you guys. It's going to be one of those wild, crazy things. Slid off here. So like I say, it is a 163 tunnel. 800 was an 800. Right now the motor is a drive unit. So get that out of the way. So I mean, literally we have nothing. We have a cover for the, and there's a couple boots. There's a 800 head plate for sale if anybody needs it. I mean, brakes. That's the controls for the left-hand side of the machine, just hanging inside. There's no handlebars. It does have, you know, the steering shaft. Okay, but as far as anything else on the steering shaft, that's a negatory. It doesn't have anything poked out the sides here. So it's got the main link coming up, and that's it. We do have a Y pipe for an 800 stock for sale. Over there we've got our chains and stuff. We do have the boots for both sides. So we do have the boots for both sides. You know, the left and right boot for your steering. We do have all of that. So, and then we do have the gear at the bottom, gear on top. I don't know if this guy's been gear reducted or not. Got the chain tensioner, chain. We will put all new in, because I don't play around with this. So, but I'll have to check the gears on it, see if it's been geared down or not. And if it hasn't, then we will probably have to, because of what we're doing with this guy. So let me hop down off this trailer here and we'll give you the lowdown. So there's mine. That's my 800. Of course, that's what we'll be working on today. No clutches. I got twin pipes to put on that guy. So this Project is the same exact machine as mine, minus the bolt-ons. So we've got plenty of parts for that guy. Like I said, this one doesn't have a track or suspension or anything into it. This one does. Like I said, that one there, you'll see some videos of it this year. It's a built 800 Mountain Tech fixed kit, 14-to-1 compression, ported, and we'll probably most definitely be shooting that with at least a 40 or 50 shot a cylinder of nitrous this year. I'm waiting on the kit to come in for that guy. Just got the ECU back, had it all programmed for the, so I had the ECU programmed for the twin pipes, plus I've got the attitude adjustment, nitrous add-on stuff to do to it. So for the project, we've got this other machine that I've had here. You guys have probably seen it sitting in the background. It's been here for a while, but here's this other machine. It's a 2005 900, 159 track. And people are probably like, well, why aren't you doing that? It's a 900. Everybody knows. If you ride Polaris, you don't ride a 900. I would rather push a 600 than I would ride a 900. It is just a POS. This guy has been ridden hard. I mean, just drove into the ground. It does somewhat run. The problem with it is the wiring harness is shot. It is jerry-rigged together. I mean, the guy that had this thing just jerry-rigged the snot out of it. I mean, we've got the exhaust being held together with, like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's just wire, just regular wire. Over here, this side's a zip tie on the exhaust. You can kind of go from there and realize what we're doing. Motor runs, motor's for sale. I just, man, like I say, I'd rather push a 600 than ride a 900. So we are taking the suspension, the Mohawk skis, the 159 track that needs a completely rebuild. I mean, we are missing high facts. I'm hoping that I don't have to get in there and do any work on this rail, because this bad boy is just trashed. I mean, there's no high facts left in there. So I'm hoping the track's still good. I'm hoping that the rails are good. The shocks and suspension seems to be, as far as the front and rear, it seems to be good. Like I say, we don't know because we haven't gotten off yet. But I mean, as far as the sit, it's perfect. We'll probably rob the bars off of this guy. Got to put risers on it anyway, but we'll probably rob the bars off this guy. I'll probably rob some of the plastics. Some of this plastic's a little iffy. The hood is not too bad on this Dragon. I mean, it does have all the fins. It's missing one over here on the exhaust side, but it does have most of the powder fins. So that being said, this one does not have any of the fins. So we'll see how it goes. I may just end up taking this hood because I want to use this cluster in it, because it's the 05 cluster with the speedo and the tack, which, why they did it, I don't know. 800s swapped over to a digital and no speedo or tack. So everybody swaps it. Everybody switches them over. So everybody switches that over to this style. So that way you have a tack that you can actually see and read by reference of where the needle is without having to concentrate on where the gauge is sitting. So it does have an oil bottle. It does have a good oil bottle. It does have a reservoir. Like I say, this through shaft is hopefully good. I don't know. We're going to have to go through this whole machine and see what's good and what's not, see what's loose and what's not, and hope for the best on the rest of it. So we've got some harness here. We're gonna have to wire into that and patch into it, because the motor that's going in here, I know a lot of people is probably wondering, we are sticking a 94 700 Liberty motor in it, twin piped. Stay tuned, it's gonna be fun. Let the spirit say.